So people have been pestering me about my honest opinion about the Diablo 3 announcements and changes. Three major points I want to cover here. Number one, the beta is coming up soon. If you are one of the people that are saying you're going to boycott the game, why don't you go to the Blizzard.com website, why don't you go to Battle.net and opt out of the Diablo beta so that you increase my chances of getting in, because I want to test the thing. And I don't know whether or not, I'm never buying that game, I don't want to even think about it, it doesn't exist to me, then do the rest of us a favor, opt out, so that we can get a beta key. And we can actually test the game. And then we'll offer our opinion for you. And then you can reconsider, okay? And if you're a developer watching, call me. I want to do video games with you. Secondly, I want to talk about the real money auction house. So basically, I go into the game. This is my understanding of it. I could be incorrect, but I go into the game and I find a golden breastplate of the whale, and I'm like, I don't need this golden breastplate of the whale, but someone else might. So I'm going to take it to the auction house in the city, and I'm going to put it online. And then someone can purchase it for in-game gold, and then someone can purchase it for, say, $3, $4, $5, whatever. And then either I can choose whether or not I will accept money, or I'll choose whether or not I will accept gold, or either. And then it'll get purchased one way or the other. Either I'll get in-game gold, or I'll get in-game money, and hooray. And then, of course, there will probably be bind on account items. There will probably bind on character items. And then there will be, bind on equip items, so that these are the ones you'll be seeing on the auction house. And most likely, Blizzard will have unique items that you can only get through the auction house, whatever your celestial steeds and pets and stupid shit to make money, okay? That's the reality of it. Now, what do I think about the system? I think it's interesting. I know the point of it. The point of it is not just to make money. Of course, that's the point of it. It's the point of making the game to begin with. But it's also to help cut down on the whole Chinese gold farmer situation. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is like legalizing the Chinese gold farmer. Well, there's an old adage called, if you can't beat them, join them. And I'm not saying they're joining them. I'm saying they're regulating them. Diablo 3 is learning from a very obvious problem that the entire human race is just now coming down with. Prostitution's illegal. Weed is illegal. But these are mostly victimless crimes. And because they're victimless crimes, they're difficult and expensive to prosecute and to try to beat. And these are things people want to do. They want to do drugs. They want to have sex with women for money. It's agreeing to do it, to tax it, to allow it, and to earn money from it, and use that money to make a better game. I think that's interesting, and I don't know whether or not it's going to work, but I'm willing to give it a chance. Will I probably ever buy anything with real cash money, dollars? No. I've played League of Legends now for about 6 straight months, and I haven't spent a dime on that game. If it's free to play, that's what it means to me. I don't spend a lot of money. I spend Magic Online money, and I still subscribe to World of Warcraft, but that's pretty much the only money that I spend that's not an upfront cost in a game. But you'll have the option, and what's wrong with more options, And yeah, of course there will be, money-making schemes like the Celestial Steed and hey, look at my Diablo pet, and I can make my golems look like retards or whatever. I don't know what skins or whatever. But how's that any different from any other DLC store? Every game I download from Steam anymore, every console game I get has unlockable characters, unlockable skins, unlockable armors, unlockable levels. And back when I was growing up, you play these games and you unlock them by beating certain aspects of the game or creating certain trials or doing something. You wouldn't spend $4.99 to unlock Rain in Mortal Kombat, but hey, that's the place and day and age we live in now. So because enough people are stupid enough to shell over $4.99 for Rain, I shelled over $4.99 for Rain for the record. But if you're willing to spend $25 on a Celestial Steed, they're going to sell Celestial Steeds, man, and that's just who and what we are today. And if you don't like it, you don't have to play it. And if you think the auction house is going to ruin it, the one thing I do want to say is that people said, well, with the auction house, there's less a chance of you getting hacked because Chinese gold farmers don't have to be shady. I actually think it's going to increase the chances of getting hacked because there's an easier, better chance of making money. Because it's going to be easier to sell gold, it's going to be easier to sell items, it's going to be easier, and not only will your account have your gold and have your items, it'll have your personal information and an account balance if you've been selling stuff for real money. So I think it just makes it even more interesting and more desirable to hack an account. But I'm digressing from the issue. So overall, I'm going to give it a chance, and I hope that you guys are too. And again, if you're one of those people that are like, got sand in your vagina over this, just opt out of the beta. Give the rest of us a chance. You don't want to play the game? Don't play it. That's fine by me. And I promise you, Blizzard's not going to lose any sleep over it. And then finally, having to always play online, even if you're playing single player. How's that any different from pretty much 90% of the games on the market now? Even my console games go online. Every PC game I download goes online. And sure, okay, there's some Forever Alone titles like Fallout and Dragon Age Origins and Scrim and all this stuff where you can, go out and earn a special horse that no one's ever going to see, and you can sit there in your little Forever Alone pad fapping away to, oh, look, oh, my horse is too bridle, But most of us want to play online anyway, so I don't even see how that's a real issue. And you're going to have to take your single-player characters online, but that's okay. Now, I know a lot of people are worried about not being able to mod it. Here's a secret. People have modded World of Warcraft, and that's not moddable technically. I mean, you can make UIs and stuff. What I mean is people have downloaded the code, they've created their own servers. There's all kinds of homebrew servers out there. I'm not going to tell you about any of them or how to get to any of them because I don't personally play on any, but you don't think they're going to do that for Diablo 3? Then you're gullible with a capital G. It'll happen. So you want mods, you want special servers, you want freaky shit, you want, a replay value. I think that's going to happen. But what I'm hoping is that Blizzard is making a ton of money on this game, and a lot of people are playing it. I'm hoping that they'll use the World of Warcraft model. And I know a lot of people are like, no, but what about new content every month and a half? What about new levels? What about new places to go? New quests to do, new stuff to see? If they're making money from you and I, the developers don't have to make $30 expansions. They can make $15 expansions, $10 expansions, free expansions that add content, add items, and add new stuff to do so that they're modding it for you. And that's something I'm looking forward to. So, in the end of the day, I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the beta of the product. And if I don't get a beta, I'm looking forward to purchasing it. But there are some real issues to be brought up with the auction house. And there's some real issues to be brought up about having to always play online. And I wanted to bring that discussion to my YouTube channel. I wanted to bring it here so that we could all talk about it. And I hope that I covered those issues, my grievance as well. I hope you guys can understand the points that I'm making. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you like it, please hit the like button. If you don't normally watch my stuff, please hit subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, as always. And if you haven't seen the Francis video, go watch it. If you haven't seen my other Francis videos, go watch those too. I get all angry.